Hey guys, so welcome to our late night Tuesday Zoom. I know some of you guys that are on here right now, actually, I think all but Sierra are in California or at least West Coast. So it's 9 o'clock, which is a great time for us on the West Coast because you got everything done. You're just getting ready to go to bed, maybe, but you're going to be scrolling on your phone anyway. So you might as well do a little bit of work. Um, but I know some of you guys are like, that's a little too late. So just a reminder, I do a Zoom every single day, Monday through Friday at noon, 12 o'clock Pacific time. That's when I am on my lunch hour from my other job. I have a full-time job. So I do that every day. So if you are someone that can hop on, even if it's for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, maybe you can't be on at 12, but you can get on at 12:30, that is totally fine. So again, Monday through Friday, 12 noon. And then I'm going to be doing evening Zooms like this. They're just going to be different nights of the week and different times, depending on my daughter's flag football and dance schedule and my son's baseball schedule. So, but I do plan on being here in the evenings for you guys. So, I what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share my screen and I'm just gonna do basically I'm gonna work my business, but I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing, who I'm messaging, what I'm messaging, what some of the tasks mean. I know some of you guys are new to the business, so you see me put tasks in our chat, and you guys might be like, "What's HAP?" You know, HAP stands for host to post, which means you're asking people to post for you. You're basically sending them a message saying, "Hey, would you do me a favor and put a post for me?" And maybe you understand that side of it, but you're like, "But what post do I use?" And then once they post it, what do I do? So that's kind of what I wanted to turn this into tonight. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to just real quickly, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you guys using boards, um, who and how I message people to post for me. And again, what you're going to see, feel free to change up the wording a little bit. Chat GPT, that's something very new to me. I'm late to the party, but a lot of people use that to kind of change up the wording. If you guys see a post that I do on social media, take that, copy and paste it, but maybe change the wording up with Chat GPT so it's a little bit different. But again, I wanted to do this. You guys make sure you reach out to me and ask questions if you have any at all. So I'm going to go ahead and start sharing my screen. Here we go. Um, Ashley, there is an app. So you have to actually, I think there's other ways, like Facebook has Chat GPT options, but I have the actual app, Chat GPT. And then you literally you open it up and you'll like click copy paste to Chat GPT and it'll change it up for you. And then it will ask you like, how does that sound? Do you want to change it up more? So just download the app and play with it when you get a chance. So here we go, you guys. So when we say to go and ask 25 people to post for you, one of those ways that you could do that is by going to your Facebook. And so here's everybody's Facebook. And one way is to click the bottom of your screen, click menu, and then you're going to look for the word feeds, Feeds. So when you click feeds, it's going to take you to this screen here. And then you're going to click friends at the top. So now you will see your newsfeed in exact order of who's posting right now. So I always say like your chances of getting people to respond are higher because we know that they're on Facebook right now. Some people may not have the Messenger app. So if you're like, oh, well, they're ignoring me, they may not have the Messenger app, but they are still posting on Facebook. So the first thing I'm going to do, you're going to see me here. I'm going to click on Marsha. I'm going to click message. And then if you haven't mastered boards yet, that is totally fine. I'm going to give you a little bit of a crash course here, but you have to enable the keyboard on your phone. So basically, you would go to your settings, you would go to boards, and then you would click keyboard. And so once you do that, if you look at my screen on the bottom left, it looks like a little globe or a little circle. Once you click that, there's your boards app, like everything that you need right there. So I will share this board here that you see on my screen. It's called the 30-day mass enroll. Um, Basically, using this collection right here will help you mass enroll, which means you'll get anywhere between 4 to 50 customers using this method. Okay. So let's say you guys don't have this board yet, but everybody should have this one here. So first thing you're gonna do, it's gonna say daily task at the top. You're gonna click daily task. And then it says 10 to 30 messages. So the reason why we say 10 to 30 is because our goal is to ask at least 10 to 30 people a day to post for us. So you're going to click that there. And it literally says top left, it says HAP ask. That means host a post ask. So then you're going to click that. And then you can click option 1, which is the ask. Okay. And the only thing that I recommend is once you do that, you're going to want to change their name. Because if you say, hey girl, to 10 to 30 people, Facebook might start to block you because you look like you're being spammy. So each person gets the different name. Okay. And you can also change the emoji if you would like. Okay. So now I'm going to send it, but here's how to make this quicker. Once you send one, you're going to hold your finger down or your thumb over the message and click copy. Okay. And then you're going to go to the next person and you're going to click message. Now, if you've been in the business like me, I've sent ones in the past and they didn't respond. So if you ever want to unsend a message, you just same thing, you hold your finger down over the message, but instead you click unsend and then unsend for everyone. And then I'll go ahead and send her a new one. You make sure that you change their name. You don't want to send the wrong name. Okay. Then you go to the next person, click message. She just posted for me last week, so I'm going to skip her. That's really the only time you'll see me skip someone is if they just posted, or in the past they've told me that they aren't interested in posting for me. I'm not going to ask them again. Okay, so I'm just going to do a few more. Okay, she has posted for me before. Last month I asked her if she wanted to post for me again, and she didn't respond. So I'm just going to go ahead and send a new one. I always say when people don't respond, that usually means that they forgot to respond or they were too busy to finish reading the message. If we always think negative, like, oh, nobody wants it, she doesn't want to do this, she's ignoring me, I'm bugging her. Why do we always think negative? Like, why don't we just think maybe she was busy, maybe she forgot? Have you ever been too busy? Have you ever forgot? So exactly. She's posted for me in the past, so I'm going to show something else for you guys. So if you are back in your boards, say somebody already posted for you last week, maybe you want to have them post for you this week. You're going to click that daily task again, and then that 10 to 30 message, and then that HAP ask. But see where it says when they posted last month or last, week or 3 months ago. If you click that, it's just a different message that basically says, do you want to post for me again? Okay. So changing your news feed once again to she just posted for me. So I'm going to skip her. She just posted. She is a distributor. I just asked her. Here's another person. Let me go ahead and ask them. So I asked in May. She didn't even open the message. Maybe she was busy. So I'm going to send it now. Another quick way is to just go in your regular news feed and ask people. So here's my regular news feed. She's a distributor, so I'm not going to ask her. She already posted. She already posted. She has posted as well. Okay, I think here's one. Click message. Perfect. So I'm going to send it there. So you can ask people in your regular news feed. And then I want you guys to notice something. This is actually very, very important. Do you guys realize that I've not checked to see if anybody's responded yet? That is really, really important because one of the main reasons why people quit this business is because they feel like they are on their phones too much. Their kids are telling them they're on their phones too much, their husband, their their coworker, their friends, but that's because you're taking too much time to get certain tasks done. So what I always say is get through the entire task. If you're sending 10 messages, send all 10, then check your inbox. If you're like, nope, I'm going to send 30 right now, send all 30 and then check your inbox. Okay. I always say you got to be disciplined in this business, work smarter, not harder. So let's pretend like I went ahead and already sent out, my 30 messages. I did do that already earlier today. So I just sent out a few more. So now I'm going to go into my inbox and we're going to check and see if anybody's responded. So I have one perfect, you guys. It couldn't have gone better. I have a yes. So I will do that for you. So using our boards, okay, you're going to click the little globe again, okay, and you're going to go back to where it says daily task. And then it's going to say host a post. So basically anything you need to know about the post itself, what to say to people once they post for you, all the things, it's going to be in that folder there. So you're going to click host a post. And it literally says at the very top, when they say yes. I want to give a huge shout out to Ruby leader Enai Rodriguez. She is the one that has completely taken charge of these boards, organized them, updates them. So shout out to you. Thank you so much for doing that for our team. But it says when they say yes. So you're going to click that. And basically what it says is, thank you so much. I super appreciate it. Here's the post, copy and paste, and then tag me and message me done when it's up so I can enter you. And it says also, if you'll type at highlight on the post, that would be super helpful. So you'll see also that most of us are using the Burn app. Burn is our best host to post that gets the most interaction because it's our natural Ozempic. So I always say go with that or the business opportunity. So I'm going to send her this one. And you got to make sure, you guys, it says my friend, and then in parentheses, it says your name. Well, your name needs to be your name. So my name is Heather. So I'm going to go ahead and put Heather here. And I'm going to send it. Okay. I will read that later. All right. And she said, okay, let me see what I can do. My copy and paste didn't work last time. I tried to do it. Oh, shoot. Okay. So hopefully it works for her. Okay. So what do we do once they post for us, right? So here's what we're going to do once they post. We are going to go ahead and go to our Facebook. And this menu and then the saved tab, that's going to be your best friend. Okay. So once somebody posts for you, you're going to go to the post and you're going to click the three dots on the top right. And it's going to say save post. And then you're going to save it to a collection and you're going to create a collection. And mine is called August 2025 HAPS. Again, HAP, host to post. So once they post for you and it's in your collection, you're going to click on each one. Okay. You are going to send a friend request to every single person that liked it or commented. I know that might be out of your comfort zone. Sometimes people are like, I just can't do that. But you know what? I have some of the best relationships I've ever had with people from doing this task. They've never ordered for me. They've never joined my team, but we have became Facebook friends. So I just feel like trust the process, trust me, get out your comfort zone and go ahead and send those friend requests. I do say if you don't want to add males, that is totally fine. That is more of a preference. So as you can see on here, I commented on here. It says, thank you so much for posting for me. If anyone's interested, just shoot me a message on Facebook Messenger and I'll send you all the info. This is 100% real. And so am I. Feel free to check my profile and see for yourself. That is also in our boards. Okay. We want people to message us. So here's one thing you guys need to know. Do not ever send a message to somebody that is not your Facebook friend, even if they ask you to. And the reason is because it's going to go into their spam folder anyways, and they're never going to see it. And the more messages that end up in other people's spam folders, Facebook is going to think you are spamming people and they will block you from your Facebook. So You always want to tell them to message you first, okay? But that's why I send a friend request, because if they accept the friend request and they haven't messaged me yet, I will go ahead and message them. So this person here, she says, I want information. I said, yay, message me ASAP for the details, okay? Then I'm going to the next person, okay? There's a like. It's a man. I'm not going to friend request him because that's just my preference. But if he does show interest in it, if we connect in some way about the product, then I may or may not add him as a friend on the road. Okay. When somebody says anything about your post, some people are really positive, and then you'll have some people that don't even actually read the post, that thinks you're trying to sell Ozempic. Okay. So, like this person says she actually takes it and doesn't have any side effects. Well, that's great for her. I'm happy for her. So I will tell her that's awesome. Am I going to try to sell her on mine right now? No, not necessarily, but will I send her a friend request? Because maybe down the road she might want to try ours instead. Yes. Okay. So here's that Darren guy. I am interested. What's the name of the medicine? I'm going to say it's called, and I will answer. I'll say it's called Burn. Message me for the details. Okay. So what I'm doing right now, you'll see me call it in our polls on our task list. This is called host to post follow up, because you can have 100 people post for you, but if you don't go and do the follow up that you should be doing, then you wasted your time. So you go back through them and see who's interested. Okay. So here's 2 likes here. I'm going to send friend requests. Sometimes Facebook will not let you send the friend request. It's very temperamental, but you just send them if you can. Okay. She told me that she's interested in the info. I told her to message me. She hasn't yet, but maybe she just hasn't seen the message. Okay. The other quick tip, you guys, Facebook for some reason will make the comments show up. It says most relevant. Facebook, you don't get to choose what's relevant to me. So click that and change it to all comments. Okay. So there's likes here. I'm going to send the friend requests to the women if it will let me. When somebody tags someone like this person tagged, I friend request both of them. And then I always thank the person for tagging someone. Okay. This person, I said to message me, but she did accept my friend request. Okay. So I sent her all the messages. Was this last night, yesterday? I think so. And then we got to this part, and then she left me on red. So now I'm going to say, so what do you think, girl? Would you like to get started? Okay. So you're seeing a little bit of follow up in here. Okay. This person I told to message me for the info. And she has not yet. So when they don't message me within 24 hours, you guys, I'll apply or reply to the original comment and say, are you still interested? And you guys, the goal is for the post itself to have multiple comments, multiple. The more comments a post has, the more it shows up in news feeds. Okay. Um, Let me see. I think my Facebook friend ended up being my DoorDasher. She recognized me and is now thinking about joining. That's awesome. I have to change that every time I look at my hat. Okay. And then this person told me she was not interested. So in our conversation, she says she's not interested. So I just said, okay, thank you. And I move on. Okay. Where's the message button? You guys, my Facebook is being very weird. So what I'll do sometimes is if it doesn't take me right to Messenger, I will swipe up and then I'll type the person's name. This person's name is Mango. I couldn't find them, so that means that they didn't message me. So I'll click reply and say, are you still interested? Okay. This person said, is this legit? And I said, I am definitely legit. Message me for the details. And she hasn't yet. This person hasn't messaged me yet. So I'm going to say, are you still interested? So this is what host to post follow-up looks like, you guys. Okay. Um, I will share with you guys. This person said something to me was seemed negative. Is it real or is it selling things like weight loss products? I put making income selling health and wellness is real if you're interested. I don't get ugly and I don't get snappy, but and sometimes if it's super negative, you guys like, oh, this sounds like a scam, oh, pyramid scheme, or whatever they do, I don't even give them the satisfaction of a reply. I just immediately go and block them so they don't see any of my other comments and I don't have to see any of theirs. So just quick and easy. I don't even try to interact whatsoever. Okay. So that is what host to post follow up looks like. Another quick thing that I want you guys to do is when somebody does post for you, okay, you're going to click on their profile, you're going to click message, okay, and then you're going to go back to that boards and you're going to click daily task. And then you're going to click host to post. And then it literally says message to send after they post. So this message to send after they post is thanking them and then asking them if they'd be interested in any of our products or the opportunity. Every single person that posts for you is going to get that message. Okay. And then as well, I'm going to post the link, but when someone posts for you, you are going to enter them into the giveaway by clicking this link here. And I will actually post it right now. But it says name of entry in your name. Okay, so the name of the entry is the person that posted. So that was Aaron Johnson. So I'm going to click Aaron or type Aaron Johnson and then my name. And this is how they'll get entered into the giveaway. So I am also going to copy this link and I will put this in our chat right now. Quick tip too, you guys, if so this is going to get lost in the chaos. This is going to get so far put back and people are going to be like, where's that link? Did you guys know that when you're in a chat and you click at the top the name of the chat, and if you scroll down to where it says view media, files, and links, and if you click links, anytime a link is posted, so a YouTube video, Google Doc, anything like that, you can go here and you'll find it right away. Okay, so for an example, I have that amazing Zoom that talks about all of the tasks where it says daily 6 list training. I found it right there and it will take you right to it. Hey guys, welcome to, sorry, there you go. Just an example there. Okay. So she got her entry. I asked her if she wanted to try the products or join my team. Went and did some of the follow-up that was with it. This person said she just posted for me. So I'm going to click on that, click profile. And there it is. I'm going to click the 3 dots on the top right, click save post, add it to my August 2025 HAP collection. I'm going to click comment, and then I'm going to go back to the board, daily task, host to post. Oh, comment on their HAP. Okay. And there it is. Big thanks for the share. Curious, DM me for details. It's legit. And yep, I'm a real human behind this account. Take a peek at my profile. Okay. So you guys just pretty much got a crash course in how to ask people to post for you. I did kind of go over boards a little bit more than I thought I was going to. How to ask people to post for you, what to have them post for you, what to do once they've posted it for you. I hope you guys got something really good from that. The next task that we're going to do is called inbox cleanup. And I'm not going to spend, I'm not going to record this part of it for more than about 2 or 3 minutes, but I just want to explain it real quick. So, in order to do the task inbox cleanup, you are going to need a notebook. Okay. Some people do this with the notes on the phone. That's okay too. I'm an old school pen to paper. So when I say to do your inbox cleanup, or write, sometimes you might see me say, write down all of your potentials from yesterday. You got your notebook here. And on your notebook, you're going to write down the date and the day of the week. So I'm going to write down Tuesday and then 8-19. And then I'm going to show you real quickly what that's going to look like. So the idea is that you're going to go back through every message that you sent from the day before. And the idea is to write down all of the people that showed interest in a product or the business. You are not going to write down everybody's name that you message. You don't get paid to do that. So why take the time to do that? So yesterday was Monday. And some people I will write their name down, but some I don't need to. But you might see me send them a message. Okay. So this person said that they are no longer interested in our products. Totally fine. I just said, okay, thank you for letting me know. What is the next thing that I would do? Why not ask her to post for me? So I don't need to write her name down, but I'm going to go to the boards. Okay. And I'm going to ask her to post for me. So I'm going to add her name. And then sometimes I personalize it more. This one says, still love ya if you don't post for me. Well, I don't even know the chick, so I'm not going to tell her I love her. So I took that out of there. That's just something new I've been kind of playing with. So what I'm going to do is literally click on each one. She's not interested. I'm going to ask her to post for me at a later time. So these are people, if you see, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. These are people that I wished a happy birthday to. They stay in my inbox, but like in a week from now, I might ask them to post for me. Here's an example. This happens often. This person said she'd post for me. I'm going to click on her profile and see if she did. And it doesn't look like it. So now this is so important, you guys. Majority of people forget to do the post for you. And then you think that they changed their mind. And some of them do. Some of them read it and they're like, no, I don't want to do that. But most of the time they just forgot. Okay. So it's really important to say, is that post okay to do for me? Why not? Okay. These are thank yous for birthdays. Okay, this is one of my brand new distributors. So I'm just going to check in with her. I'm going to say, hey, girl, how's it going? Have you seen any of the trainings yet? Okay. All right. Very important task. You guys, when somebody reads your message, I already said this earlier, but somebody reads your message, it's okay to just say, hey, did you get that message? Or would you like that entry, girl? She could have started reading it at a stoplight and the light turned green and she put her phone down. So you're going to see a lot of that. Would you like that entry? So I'm just going to copy and paste that. I'm sending that to anybody that opened that from yesterday. Now, this one blocked. Nope. Did she? Well, that looked like she blocked me, but then it went away. Oh, that was weird. I thought she blocked me. She left me unread again. So she opened up my message and then she opened up my would you like the entry girl. From here, I do nothing. I'm not going to keep asking her to post for me. I'm not going to write her name down as anything. All I'm going to do is swipe and click the purple button that says archive because she never responded and I'm not going to keep asking her. So you'll see me do that a lot during inbox cleanup. I'm cleaning up my inbox. That's what that kind of means. So I'm either writing people's names down, following up, or clicking the archive button because I don't need that message in my inbox in this current moment. Okay. Another time that you'll see me archive, you guys, if I ask somebody, is that post okay to do for me? And they open it and they don't post it, I'll just archive it. No big deal. Again, I don't keep asking people over and over again to post for me. So I'll archive that. So I'm archiving the would you like the entries. And what I'm really looking for, you guys, I'm looking for those conversations that I had yesterday about product or opportunity so I can remember to write their name down. Perfect example, you guys, I asked this person, is that post okay to do for me? And shortly after I sent that, you guys, she posted it. But it took me sending that for her to remember to do it. Um, and I did do the comment on it here. Okay. So I don't need to write her name down because I can keep track of the post through my collections. Okay. So I'm going to send this one a would you like that entry? Okay. Archive that one. Would you like that entry? Would you like that entry? As you guys can see, I send a lot more messages than you probably do. I have big goals. I want a $6,400 minimum a month paycheck from It Works. And I have had that before. I've actually had a $13,000 monthly paycheck from It Works. And so I'll send more. If you guys are sending 10 to 30 messages, more than likely I'm sending 30 to 60 or more. And I just space it out. But sometimes that's what it takes. So I asked this one, is that post okay to do for me? Doesn't look like she did it. Maybe some people don't know how, and sometimes I just don't really want to explain it. Would you like that entry? So I'm going to kind of go through this a little bit quicker. Um, so like look for this one, you guys. This one was interested in ordering, and I sent her the link. And she never responded. And then I said, are you ready for that promo code? And then she placed her order. So she did order yesterday. So sometimes you guys, it's that one little quick message. Some people don't send follow-up messages because you're so caught up on what to send. If you just remember to talk to everybody like they're your friend and not like somebody you're trying to sell something to, it's going to come a lot more natural. Okay. And this person said, no, thank you, that they don't want to post for me. No big deal, you guys. I say, okay, thanks. And then I archive it. I think I had another one. No, thank you. I'm good. Archive it. Okay. Oh, what happened there? That was weird. Am I still sharing my screen? Anybody want to tell me that? Oh my goodness. I've been doing this training the whole time and not even sharing my screen. I don't know what happened. My goodness, girls. Well, sheesh. See, you guys, anybody can do this business. Even the people that are not tech savvy like me. I thought I was sharing my screen. This was it earlier at least? Yeah. Okay. Well, so I'll show you guys what I've been talking about this whole time. Um, let's see. Now I'm all flustered. This person did not want to post for me, said no thanks, and then blocked me. I get blocked a lot, but you guys, most of these people that are blocking me or that aren't interested, we're just Facebook friends. That's it. So no hard feelings. It's actually does me a favor when somebody blocks me so I don't accidentally message them again, right? So this person is not interested. This one is also not interested. And I hope you guys are like realizing, like, oh my gosh, look at how many people tell Heather no. I don't know why, but so many people think like I get all the yeses and you get the nos. I'm showing you guys, now I am, how many people literally will tell me no. And I just move on to the next, you guys. Literally just on to the next. Okay. Let's see. This is a perfect example of why you write people down, you guys. So this person messaged me from Host to Post. Can I get info on the natural weight loss? Using our boards, I sent her message number one. She told me how much you want to lose. From our boards, I sent message number two with the picture of the info. And then she wanted pricing. So then I sent her message number 3 with the pricing, and then my before and after photos, which are also in boards. And she said that she wants to do option 3, but thinking that she needs to do option 2, but she has to wait for the end of the month for her check. Perfect example of getting my pen out, writing down her name, and then next to her name, I'm going to do a dash, and then I'm going to do, I'm going to write down burn because that's what she's originally interested in. And most importantly, I'm going to write down the date, which I'm going to write, she said the end of the month. I'm going to write down 8/28 so I can remember to follow up with her and say, hey, girl, are you ready to place your order? So, you guys, this is kind of a little tutorial of what host to post follow up looks like, what inbox cleanup looks like. This person messaged that they were interested in opportunity. So when they leave me on red, I will say, did you get that last message? This one, she was perfect. Another perfect example of somebody that messaged me and said that she wants to lose weight. I messaged her number 2 message with the info, how much, message number 3 with the pricing, and then my before and after photos. And then, oh, dun, 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 she left me on red. First thing I'm going to do right now is write down her name. And then next to her name, I'm going to write down burn. I'm not going to write down a date yet because she hasn't said anything. So I'm going to now send her a follow up saying, so what do you think, girl? Okay. All right, you guys, because this is being recorded, I wanted to keep it short and sweet. I do apologize that probably 15 minutes of that was not sharing my screen and you just heard me talking. But hopefully, you guys are able to go back and rewatch this. And at least from tonight, I feel like you should be super confident in the boards, number one. Number two, being able to ask people to post for you, knowing what to give them to post, knowing what to do after they post for you, going through your inbox from the messages you sent the day before. I'm also hoping that you guys see how many messages I send, and maybe you're going, oh, well, I guess more, I should send more than 3. I only sent 3 yesterday, or, oh, I only sent 30 and Heather sent 60. And I told Heather that I wanted a $500 a month check. So maybe I need to do a little bit more. But you guys, there are going to be days where I don't send any message. I mean, I probably send messages every single day of my life. But when I'm really busy, you'll see that I will spend maybe 30 minutes in the morning doing what I can. And then I may not be able to touch my phone for the rest of the night. And then I just do a little bit more the next day. So I'm going to go ahead and end this recording. I hope you guys enjoyed and you're learning the steps. And if you guys have questions, please reach out.